Hey, everybody. Hey, Millie. Hey, Miss Tracy. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope y'all are staying cool. It's so hot outside. Y'all like my trolls? Ain't they cute? Trying to find some cute trolls. It was hard. Hey, Susie. So, what is a troll? In short, is someone who tries to upset others online. I always say don't feed the trolls. It leads to a pile-on when others, they'll join in on the attack, and responding only makes things worse. Sometimes people don't know how to tell if someone is a troll or not, and it's kind of easy to spot. They don't make any sense. They aren't staying on topic. They call people out of their name, and they're relentless with their comments. You see people in comments that will just repeatedly say the same thing over and over or stay off topic consistently. Well, there are ways to disarm a troll. First of all, I have amazing mods other than Frank on my roster, so they can pretty much zap them as soon as they come in. Sometimes trolls don't change their name, and so you know them when you see them because you see them in other places. Sometimes people will kill them with kindness. I've seen Millie do that several times. Sometimes you can disarm them with humor, block them, ban them, and report them. Those are just a couple of ways that you can, keep trolls from trolling. Hey, Thomas. I've also seen Thomas kill trolls with his humor. Oh, I love Thomas. So, if you really look into what causes someone to become a troll, is someone that has like dark personality traits, including narcissism, psychopathy. They take pleasure from misfortunate situations, the misfortune of others. They indulge in trolling, they enjoy it. They literally try to find as many places to troll as they possibly can on any platform. It could be any social media platform. They are driven by the need of attention from others. This right here gives them, the illusion of being important. Y'all, this sense of importance, the center of attention, it only compensates for how they really feel in their life. A lot of these people are irrelevant on so many levels, but online you can be anybody you want to be, and you can make yourself seem to be more important than you feel in your normal life. Their goal is to actually be blocked. But if you notice, if you zap one troll, only half a dozen more will show up. They love the attention. Yes, Millie. Well, most recently, we have witnessed trolls that are not only in chat, but will make their way up on a panel. This happens. There's really no way around it. However, every situation is different. Some will come up as they have good intentions, but will eventually flash the camera below the belt or scream obscenities. Then you'll have to then you'll have the storytellers. These right here, the storytellers is what uh, recently has happened, and it affected many people that witnessed it, uh, either live or replay. They're running rampant right now, as well as the trolls that are in chat, the chatter trolls. But the one that concerns me the most is the one that was most recently. There's so many examples of these type of trolls. They tend to follow a particular case of a certain missing child. This particular case has gained a lot of attention from not only the United States but across the globe. We've heard from some people that they claim to have knowledge. They have all of these facts about the case, about the family that even law enforcement doesn't even know. This goes back to feeling important. They have to feel important and having the attention that they desperately need in their pitiful life. You know the ones I'm talking about. They're pitiful. They're pathetic. There's some creators that are actually trolls other than Frank. Like, for real. Hey, Miss Annette. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for coming. Some actually have claimed to have evidence or know people who have evidence, and there's no way that they would actually admit that because no one wants to be held accountable for having evidence of an open investigation because there's like laws against that and serious jail time. Who admits that? A troll. Oh, the most recent troll panelist was extremely disturbing and despicable. It was just vile. As a creator, I'm not sure if I would allow it to escalate to the point that it got to. A part of me sees why it was allowed. But personally, I would have booted him before it even got started. There was not a trigger warning big enough for what this troll said and claimed to have taken part in certain criminal acts. Again, without mentioning a single creator's name, I can see why it was allowed because people do want answers. I wish it could have been done in a more private manner, but we all know that's not how trolls roll. They need that spotlight and the reactions from people to feel important and be center of attention. The emotional damage trolls do is extremely cruel and unfair. That's why it's important not to have the the means to feed the trolls. Don't, Annette. You won't gain anything from it. You're canceling cancel culture. Yeah, don't name the creator because, there's no ill will there. I'm just saying that, there was no trigger warning big enough, and, it's understood. We all do want answers. We do. So I get it. Block them. Don't feed them. You don't have to be a mod to block them from your own account. You have that control. Please use it. They are everywhere, Miss Annette. Even control even crochet channels. Oh my. I understand it's human nature to wanna respond when shots are fired. That only makes them smile and makes them continue. If you have ever encountered something like this or been listening to a troll on panel, at the end, sometimes you regret even listening. You don't have to have regret. Leave the stream and come back when the coast is clear. Don't listen to what they have to say because you can't unhear the things once they've been said. Again, trolls are everywhere. I have a mod that's a troll. His name is Frank. But don't subject yourself to situations that may trigger you on emotional levels. It's not worth it. All you gotta do is click that name. You can report them. You can ban them. You can completely block them, and you'll never see them again. Hey, Landon. Aurora. Hello, honey. I'm not sure how you guys feel about most recent events, but it was absolutely disturbing and vile. If you have not seen it, please understand there is nothing to gain from it. It was a troll, a real troll that had absolutely nothing to add to conversation. It was absolutely despicable. It was, Miss Susie. So anyway, so with that being said, how do you guys feel about trolls? I know some of you like them, you enjoy them, and you like to mess around with them before you block them, and I understand that. But they are toxic, especially in fragile situations and in cases of missing children. That is no place for a troll to be. There's a certain level of maturity people never reach. We can't help that, but we can control what we subject ourselves to. If you are a mod, look out for the chat, look out for your creator, because you never know what that troll may say next that may really truly affect someone on an emotional level. Once they read it, they cannot unread it. Thomas. I'm more of a demented squirrel monkey than a troll. Oh, man. Oh, it's okay, Tracy. You're fine, sweet girl. Shame on them. Call me a troll, but how dare you call me a creator? Hey, be the bean. Yeah, bad trolls are really bad. Bean, you're doing a great job out there. Um, there's no fixing a troll because that's their hobby. That's their what they do. I know a couple of creators that are trolls, and you can always spot them because they have the same verbiage every time, and it's pretty childish. And as a mod, you know exactly the name as soon as they come through, and it's automatic. It's just like you got your trigger finger ready. You're ready to do the thing. So, love you too, Landon. Thank you for stopping in. That's really all I had. Because this has been on my mind. It's been on my heart, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize for anybody who did witness that and heard the things that I heard. Oh, you're not going to upset anybody, Tracy. You're fine, sweet girl. Um, Bothered me really bad because you can't unhear those things, and then whenever you see the troll's face, like in real time, you see the person's face. I mean, you just literally mentally have slapped the absolute dog shit out of them 50, 11 times at least mentally. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's just so aggravating that someone would say the most despicable, vile things about a 7-year-old little girl that we all love and adore and think about daily, and we just want answers. They do like proper potty training. They really do. Miss Annette, yes. I felt completely grimy last night. Um, yeah, Susie, I bet it did. I'm glad you left. I'm glad you left. Because once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And I get that. But that's what they do. That's their game. That's how trolls roll. So protect yourself. Block them as soon as you see something come out of their mouth that you do not want to see, and you'll never see them again. You have that power, so protect your mental health, protect what you know, take in. Yeah, dude, actually I couldn't have said it better. That's funny. Oh, I love you too, Lisa. Oh, weather's bad. Yes, please, take care of you. I'm glad you came by. Thank you so much. He needs to be locked up, jail. Yeah, he needs some mental help. Oh, Tracy, she is kind. I love Millie. She's great. She's so much better than oh Frank, big creator troll creator. Um, be safe, Miss Lisa. Yes. So, have you had any experiences with trolls? Like every time you turn around, you see the same one. You start to see them everywhere. He does need to be in jail. There's got to be something for that. There's got to be. I don't know because they have these the IP address or whatever, these little scramblers where it can show up that he's anywhere. I mean, he could be in Podunk, Tennessee for all we know, and it show he's in Russia or something. Yeah, Miss Annette, take my word for it. There's nothing to gain. I'm serious, sweet girl. Do not subject yourself to the bullshit. It was awful. Now, I've seen Thomas be a troll before, and I can't help but laugh at him. And he's a mod. He's like a mod in certain channels. I bet you he can stand toe to toe to the best troll and still come out ahead. It's freaking great. It's entertainment. Oh, okay. Absolutely, Tracy. Poor baby girl come home with a sore throat. Sure will. Yeah, Susie, you see them all the time as a mod, don't you? Yeah, they're no count. So whenever you think of a troll, I want you to think about those fat, chubby trolls that you saw earlier whenever you got here. Let me show you again. Here, watch this. That is a troll. For the ones that don't know what they look like, that's what they look like. This is true. Yep, so true. Yeah, that goes to how they feel in their personal life. They gotta they know that this is the only place they can get the attention and the reactions that they can get because in normal life they don't have the kahunas to do it. Oh, really, Miss Susie? I did not know that. Oh, you do have his face? Yeah, I do too. Um, Me and a couple of my friends actually watched it together. Just a brief, like literally just that part, and that was all that we watched. And I saw his face, and then of course I got some screenshots and stuff sent to me. He did. He legit looked like an actual troll. True story. But anyway, that's really all I had, you guys. That's been on my heart today. I've been concerned about who all was affected last night emotionally. Um, because mental health is extremely important. And I know there's a lot of people that their only interaction sometimes is YouTube and in chat. And late night lives are the best place to go whenever you can't sleep, or if your sleep is out of whack. Like, I work nights, 12-hour shifts. So sometimes, I have to be at work at 6 at night, and I don't get off until 6:30 in the morning. So, on my days off, you might catch me in a live at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning because that's actually my afternoon or whatever. And sometimes I go into creators chat that I normally don't even go into because I know the people that the creator has, chatters in there that I actually chat with in other places, and sometimes they're actually one of you guys. And that's the only reason why I go in there is to talk to you guys, you know? So I understand the part of needing that human interaction, maybe to distract you from something else or because you just can't sleep. It's Miss Brandy Neal. Hey, Brandy, how are you? I know, Brandy, could you imagine? Made me sick too. And I ain't gonna lie, I was fighting mad. I was mad. And that's exactly what a troll wants is an emotional response. Yeah, you gotta outsmart them. Don't roll with the trolls. Just block them. Forget them. I can't imagine if Summer's family heard this. Our family has endured so much like this. I can't imagine what Summer's loved ones are feeling right now. Me either, Brandy. Me either. And I think there's a special place in hell for these types of people that inflict this kind of chaos and just despicable words coming out of their mouth when it's involving a small child. Anybody, it doesn't matter, just anybody, you know. I do believe there's a special place in hell for those people. And I'm not even sorry for saying that. And Brandy, I'm sorry you have endured some of the things that your family's endured, and it's so undeserved and unfair. Good deal on that. Yeah. Yeah, it does. See, Gwen knows exactly what I'm saying. When my husband passed away years ago, nights were the hardest, so I went to YouTube. It helped me a lot watching and chatting, and it does. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Oh, that's so sweet. I remember when mine were 4. It was a fun age. It was a very fun age. But yeah, Gwen, listen, honey, I get it. I get it. Listen, like, I had foot surgery and I wouldn't be able to sleep. And I would be in chats and stuff, and it helped me distract myself from being broke down in the foot. Let me see what Miss Kim says. I know this isn't gonna be too popular, but we put everything else on this baby. People might wanna rethink when putting out speculation. Mhm. Trolls try to use people as an emotional bicycle pump to inflate their own empty egos. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Very true. And people were, saying it was Frank. Ironically, Frank was over here on my panel when that happened, not to mention this guy was from Scotland. If you've ever heard Frank speak, you know that they're not from the same area by any means. Oh, Gwen, it's okay, boo. Me too. I was up in cheer. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, no, no judgment over here, honey. I was up in there too. I had my popcorn and everything. Hey, Miss Nana. are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, girl. Yeah, the drama channels, they used to be interesting. That's so funny. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Yeah, I had all the snacks, Capri Suns, cheddar popcorn, Jolly Ranchers. Girl, I was a clogged artery. Oh gosh. Yeah, his face was shown, and that's not Frank. Frank's ugly, but he's not that ugly. Bless him. Bless his heart. Oh shit. Oh my. We have even had trolls Photoshop Summer and Michael's picture together. Said they were sold to an adoption agency in Africa. That's despicable. I'm so glad you did, Miss Annette. It helps, doesn't it? Randy, I cannot even imagine. It's just disgusting. Yeah, Frank's ugly. That guy was fugly. It's a true story. I've seen them both. Jesus. I didn't think it could get worse than Frank until that guy. I thought Frank was the ugliest guy I ever seen in my entire life until last night. It was like, good God, it is possible. I love you, Frank. If I say something that's ridiculous or stupid, I want everyone to understand that I already know I'm an idiot. This is why I love Thomas. It's so funny. Oh, well, good for you, Nana. She's on vacation, y'all. Thomas, you're the best. Yes, yes. You need to tell your dad that you're right. We can prove him wrong. You're beautiful. Frank does need a filter on his mouth and his face. Love him. But for anyone who thought that was actually, I'll be frank, I cannot express to you enough how that could not be more wrong because he was over here having absolute audio issues to where I was like 2.5 seconds from cussing him out and unfriending him from my life. But most importantly, he had been doing this for a great deal of time, and all of this stuff was going on during the exact same time. Frank was also on my panel earlier yesterday whenever he had his shit together, and you could actually hear him very clear as a bell. So for anyone who doubts that that was Frank, please understand that it's not. You can take that to the bank because if it was Frank, I would tell y'all. Absolutely. I would throw him under the bus in a minute since he's a troll to that caliber. You know what I mean? I'm so happy for you, Nana. It's hot. Oh, it's just hard. It's like the armpit of Satan right now in Tennessee. Just telling you. It's hot, y'all. Well, thank you, Gwen. I promise you it's not Frank. That guy he was just a vicious, vile person that I hope there's something that can come on him criminally for what he did. I don't know if it can or not, but it'd be nice. Hey, BS. You be Frank, I'll be Ernest. That's great. Thank you for being here, B. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Um, I get to talking. I'm not looking up at the ceiling like some people, but I'll be looking out the window here. I would actually, cam up, but unfortunately, I still have that place on my forehead, and I'm really self-conscious about it. Um, it's really embarrassing, but, skin cancer's it's not pretty. It just happens to be on my forehead and pretty much everywhere else, but maybe in another couple days to a week, I can put some concealer on it, but right now it's gotta be out in the open. But I'm glad you guys came by to see me. I always enjoy you, every single last one of you. I wanna thank all the subs. I have over 600 now, and I can't believe that. Every time I look and I have an extra one, it's an amazing feeling, and you are appreciated. Let's see here. Unfortunately, trying to catch these disgusting vile pieces of trash, it is so hard because of different laws, different countries, especially Thailand, India, and the UK. We've been working with the FBI. Well, I'm glad to know that you have been working with someone to maybe get some of those things changed because they need to be. They need to be. Yeah, that right there is what I was thinking. Bastards. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Thank you so much. Wow, Frank, you were useful for a second. Offered to take their info and file a report here in the UK, but they deleted your comment. Huh, I hate that. I wish they would have allowed you to. That'd been nice. But again, I do appreciate you guys. I do care about you guys, and that's if you watch any of my lives other than the one from yesterday. Um, I want you to understand that I do care about you, your mental health and everything that makes you the amazing person you are. And a lot of people know about trolls and a lot of people know that they're everywhere, but some people don't know that they can protect themselves and actually block them. We have a lot of people that are newbies and they don't know how this stuff works. So just know that you don't have to subject yourself to that stuff. As soon as you see the first thing that strikes you as, oh, hell no, block them and you'll never see them again. But sometimes they'll come back as someone else, but all you got to do is add them to your block list. Like Millie says, welcome to the block party. My block party is strong, y'all. I've got so many people on my block list because I don't want to subject myself to that negativity or just absolute vile trash. I just don't. And I don't want you guys to either. Just block them. Oh, wow. Frank, we had someone trying to ransom for 4K, for 10K, found them in UK. Wow. That's disgusting. Yeah, don't feed the trolls. Just ignore them. Yeah, it's very sad, Frank. You're right. You're exactly right. Oh, man. You love brain sanitizer. I know you do. Much love to you all, beautiful Bella. Thank you for always lifting others up. Love you, beautiful. We will do that interview one day. Pinky promise. I cannot wait. I've still got it laying right here on my desk because I have hopes that one day I will, and it'll be different. Won't be anything you've ever had before. I promise. It's just gonna be two mamas bragging on their babies. That's it. Thank you so much for coming by, and hope you guys have a great birthday party. Yeah, your mental health is important, and YouTube can be extremely harmful to that. It's important to take breaks. I've taken mine. Who else? I know that Frank's taking his, thank God. I always look forward to his breaks, Jesus. I think, everybody needs to take a break from time to time. It's it's just not healthy to continuously, subject yourself to certain things, to stuff that's not productive, it's not helpful, and before you know it, you're irritable, you're mean to the people you live with, and you're not sleeping, and, you know, you don't even recognize the person in the mirror anymore, and your laundry's piled up, and you got dirty dishes everywhere, and your house is empty, and you need to go get groceries. I'm speaking from experience, can you tell? Yeah, you never know the battles that someone is, fighting. Yes, please be kind, you know? Nana, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you and the family of your work son. It's so easy to be a good human being, you know? Just be a nice person. If you can't be nice, just keep walking. Yes, Miss Annette, keep the weekends for fun stuff. I'll be working this weekend. I love Frank. If I didn't love him, I wouldn't even mention him. Frank's amazing, and he's a good friend, and he has actually been one of the people, I know you're not gonna believe this, but it's actually true, or I wouldn't tell you. There's been times I've gone through some hard times, and you know, being on YouTube. It's not easy. I have been drugged through the mud whenever I wasn't even present for the mud party. Um, Frank's been one of the people that would always encourage me not to give up, that I'm better than that, and who I am is much stronger than the person they're painting me to be, and the truth will come out. And it always has been true. The things that were true did come out, and people that knew me and had been here, visited my channel, they actually saw through it. And for that, I'm grateful. Thank you, Frank, for being a decent human being at least once. That's right, Miss Tracy. This world is hard. And if you're a believer, you know, which I am, prayer is important. Very important. Amen. You are a hero, Frank. And look, Frank's a troll. Can y'all see that? Oh, Frank. There is nothing to gain in cruelty to others. Please be good to each other. It's really simple. It truly is. It truly is. And if you can't be nice to someone, please excuse yourself from the whole ass situation and don't make yourself a ditch donkey. No one wants to be around a ditch donkey, a ditch chicken, or a ditch goat. Nobody, especially me. It is a tough world we're living in. You got to stay strong. Oh, I don't know you, Annabelle, but I can tell you are a good person. And every time I leave your chat, it uplifts me. Oh, Miss Tracy, thank you so much. That's my goal, is to leave you on a happy note, unlike some places that rage quit or or whatever. I want you to be happy, but I want you to understand that you're important and you're an amazing person, and nobody has the superpower of being you other than you. You're important to me, and I care about you. I care about your mental health. I care about the people that are around you. because if you're not okay, they're not gonna be okay. So let's take care of each other, okay? I'm gonna leave you with that. Be careful with what you subject yourself to. It's just like poison. Everything comes with a label. Do not ingest. It's toxic. Once you realize something is toxic, you don't ingest it. It's gonna make you sick. Once you figure out something is not good for you, please block it from your life. I don't care what that is. There's trolls in our lives, not just on YouTube. There's trolls around us. It's in everything we do. Give me the troll at Walmart, crying out loud. So just be good to yourself. Protect yourself. Because at the end of the day, your mindset is it's gotta be on a positive level and it's not always gonna be because life's not, perfect. But mindset is everything. I was just given the most devastating news I have been given since December. Well, it came again yesterday. It was not easy, but your mindset is important because I'm worth it. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up and I'm not giving in because one of us is going down. And I definitely wouldn't put money on cancer. I'm not going down. It will. I will fight this and they'll get all the margins and I'll be just fine. That's my mindset. And I refuse to allow anything else to creep into my mind. So protect yourself and your mindset, okay, guys? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming by. And I hope to see you again soon. Okay, everybody? All right. Bye.